Doc Loves the Kids, a local Kitsap County nonprofit organization established in 2015, whose mission is to provide activities, programs, and community support for at-risk youth.
They put the U in community.
Doc Loves the Kids.
Welcome to Uncommon Courtesy.
We give you the courtesy of conversation.
That's uncommonly spoke of.
I'm D-Mac.
I'm Wesley.
And this is the show. Don't forget to like, listen, subscribe. Thanks to everybody that views us, everyone that doesn't view us. Don't forget to join us 1 p.m. Pacific time every Sunday as we do a live town hall discussion. We didn't do it last week. That's on me. I had prior engagements. I couldn't be there, and Senior Wesley can't function without me here, as you can see.
We're a team.
Yeah, we're a team.
Absolutely.
Yes, total team. Yeah. So I want to start off today. The world, it's getting closer. We're about less than 2 weeks away from the election.
Yep. About 2 weeks away. Yep.
So bombshell coming in. Trump wanted generals like Hitler and said Nazi leaders did some good things, John Kelly says. Donald Trump's longest serving chief of staff is warning that the Republican presidential nominee meets the definition of a fascist, and that while in office, Trump suggested that Nazi leader Adolf Hitler did good things. The comments from John Kelly, the retired Marine general who worked for Trump in the White House from 2017 to 2019, came in interviews published Tuesday in the New York Times and The Atlantic. They built on past warnings from further top Trump officials as the election enters its final 2 weeks. Kelly has long been critical of Trump and previously accused him of calling veterans killed in combat suckers and losers. His new warning emerged as Trump seeks a second term, vowing to dramatically expand his use of the military at home and suggesting he would use force to go after Americans he considered enemies from within. Now, the whole Hitler stuff, that's not old, or that's not new. That's old. Mm-hmm. We've known about that. We've known about suckers and losers.
For a while.
You know.
He's denied it. He's denied it several different times, several different occasions. He said that he never said that. But John Kelly is a reputable man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He didn't have to come out and say this. I think he's one of his longest serving.
Yeah, because everyone else was leaving or quitting. John Kelly was there for a while.
Yeah.
I remember he commented more than once that he's like, Hitler, he did some good things too. Kelly recalled at the Times. Kelly said he would usually squash the conversation by saying nothing Hitler did, you could argue, was good, but that Trump would occasionally bring up the topic again. He was on, and he wanted generals. He's like, I wish I had people close to me that were as loyal as Hitler's people.
I mean, it gets to the point to where he's already telling us what he's going. He's telegraphing what he's going to do when he gets in office. He lets you know he's going to fire. In Project 2025, I know we don't like to talk about that, but they're already telling you and showing you exactly what they're going to do. They talked about firing 40,000 people, federal workers, and replacing them with Trump loyalists. What do you think these people are going to do to the system? He's already told you that he's going to get rid of the education department. And anyone who speaks about
slavery or indigenous Native Americans,
the truth about America that I learned in school. I learned about this in school. You know what I mean? Like when it was no problem for them to teach us about slavery when we were all in school. But now for some reason, we don't want to hear about slavery because it makes people feel bad. You don't care when things happen about us, when you make us, how you make us feel, because you call us snowflakes. Oh, get over it. You're a victim mentality. That sounds like victim mentality to me when you say something like that.
When I was in school, them kids was happy about it. As soon as we learned about slavery, they're looking at me smiling.
You know, and
let's watch Roots, kids.
And bigger than that, you don't want to teach them that this was America was founded off stolen land when it was. It was stolen 10 times. It was stolen so bad from these people, from the Native Americans, that they had to sue you to uphold the treaties that they signed with you after you stole their land.
Though, when the first settlers came to America, they died off because they couldn't survive here in America. And the Native Americans showed them what they had to do to survive, and they were like, "Thanks, guys." Nah, rape, disease, and murder.
As soon as their buddies got here, they showed you who they really were.
Christopher Columbus never even landed in America, bro. He killed everybody in the Bahamas.
And that's why we have to call it Indigenous Peoples Day. I mean, there's so many different things that we had to relearn, and now you don't want to teach history. And he said he doesn't want to fund schools that teach true history. It's crazy to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, we got to get to a point where we're listening to these people around him who said it. You got guys like Rex Tillerson, who was his former, Secretary of Defense. You know what I mean? This guy was a former oilman. he ends up firing Rex Tillerson because Rex Tillerson called him a dumb son of a, you know what I mean? Like everyone he knows who he's hired has gotten rid of, who has left or gotten fired because he won't do what they want him to do. That's illegal.
Yeah, Rex said him and Trump didn't have common value system. And the thing is, it's not going to change anybody's thoughts about Donald Trump. But at this point, you see all the stuff coming out about him. Look, he was in the Epstein's files.
Yep.
There's nothing you can say about that. His name's all over it.
He
thought it was Bill Clinton, lock him up. When it's Trump, you're okay with him sleeping with little kids.
Yeah.
He's compared himself to Hitler. He's called the military suckers and losers. He's tried to overthrow the government. He's done all this stuff. At this point, if that's what you want to support, that's on you. But we ain't got to look at you the same.
Look at what he said about John McCain. I don't like people who get caught. You know what I mean? A guy who served the country. People in the military, it just sickens me too that I know people who are in the military who support him and act like those things he says are just there's some kind of basis to them. But if anyone else says anything about the military, I served. They want to jump on that as quick as they can. But they won't look at these things that are being said. And he came out and said, I don't like people who gotten caught. About John McCain. So you don't think he's going to call somebody else a sucker and loser when he's talking about John McCain, a war hero? You know what I mean? You don't think he's going to do this other stuff? Oh, I don't believe he said this other stuff. But he came out and said this openly to you. He's come out, you know what I mean? So it's crazy to me, man.
Well, the thing is it's bigger than him at that point. Like, they don't care what he says. It's all about what he gets to bring to them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to hold up that white supremacy that they're used to. These people are scared because, like I said, you've been able to treat everybody else like crap. You've been able to have the upper hand on everything you've been doing, and you seeing that slipping away, and you see the frailty in it now. Yep. Now they're scared. Now, we can't have this going. So that's what he represents. And these people are willing to throw away the American Constitution for it.
Yep. I mean, and they have no problem with it. But
they're going to find out real quick because if you ain't got money, you don't have a place in his world either.
Absolutely. And more so, if you're a person of color, if you're a black man at that, talking about I support Trump, you don't have a place in his world. I mean, look at how he treated Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown goes in for the hug on him. He sidearms him like, oh no, we're not hugging like that. You know what I mean? Just weird, man. You guys are him, Le'Veon Bell.
Not everybody. Le'Veon Bell's a fool. Look, not
weirdos,
everybody wanted
man.
to go
Anybody
to Harry
supported
Tubman
him, weirdos.
You hear me?
What do you say?
I said not everybody wanted to go to Harry Tubman either.
Not everybody wanted to go.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Master.
I can see why a lot of black folks don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. There's a lot of foundational black Americans, and we're tired of being pushed to the side. We're tired of being ignored. And it's crazy how it's like, I'm going to throw it in there. If a man decides he wants to be a woman bird, we have to respect that and call him by whatever pronouns he wants. But when we want to distinguish ourselves from these other people and be known as foundational black Americans that were here before the slave trade, now it's a problem. So I understand where a lot of black folks are like, look, I'd rather watch this country burn and the rest of you burn than me to continue to burn ourselves.
How? I mean, that I'm going to keep it real. I hear what you're saying. I hear the point. But the separate point to that is, besides Native Americans, this is our country. This is not a lot of other people's country.
Before that.
I know. I understand. I'm just saying. So besides them, there's nobody else who has claim to this country as much as we do. We can't afford to see things burn around us. Why are we? It's like burning down your neighborhood. I don't agree with that either.
Wes, it's already burning around us. It's already is. They haven't decided to let it get better. They only come around and pander to black folks. Think about it. They had a town hall meeting.
Go ahead.
They had a town hall meeting where they were talking to Latino men. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Telling them, oh, you can make more money under us and this and that. And, talking to them like people. They come around us with Meg Thee Stallion and Quavo. Come on now.
That was a campaign. That wasn't okay.
Look, they just had a commercial where the women went up there. They had all the women with the balloons, and the guy goes up there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm 6'8". I make $100,000." They're like, "Are you voting this year?" And he's like, "Nah, I don't vote." And they all pop their balloons. That's how you look at us. That's how you get the word out to us. Come on now, ridiculous.
But I think
insulting.
Honestly, when you're looking at younger people, they watch that kind of stuff. Meg Thee Stallion
shook her ass for us on national TV.
What's the difference?
They ignore Ice Cube, but they ignore Ice Cube. You don't want to let Cornel West on the ticket.
I wouldn't let Cornel West on the ticket either. Why would I?
Because he supports reparations.
Hopefully, Kamala Harris supports reparations.
They didn't even offer Cornel West a job in the cabinet.
I'm not because he's not bringing a lot to the table.
But
I'm not mad at Cornel West. I like Cornel West
up there than a Quavo and a Lil Wayne. Come on now, we ain't all look America. We ain't all niggas. All right. Some of us are black people. We have good jobs. We like to golf. I like to make apple pie.
No, I hear what you're saying, but do you consider like Quavo because he's a rapper or Megan Thee Stallion because she's a rapper? They're entertainers.
Give me one hot verse that Quavo said that made you feel black. Feel proud to be black.
I'm proud to be black when I see Quavo succeed. That makes me proud to be black. To see him be able to take his family and who people around him, his homeboys, to get them out of the neighborhoods and the situations they're in. We're black people. We're treated like we are in this country because we're black.
Quavo and the Migos are popped up is because they perpetrate the worst aspects of our culture.
I don't know, but
for them to grab them, besides everyone else, they could have grabbed anyone else. People actually building the community.
No, I understand that. That's not to say that there's plenty of conscious rappers out there for people to listen to. I don't listen to conscious rap.
I just saw maybe they had comment up there.
I don't listen to conscious rap. I don't listen to that. I don't like that type of stuff. I'm not into that. That's not what I like. But I'm a conscious human being. Yeah. I don't have to like conscious rap.
I need to see people that represent me and not the ones that they want to grab to be. I don't want to see entertainers and sports players.
Do you feel like the people who they do bring up there don't represent us at all? I think those are people who they just bring. Okay, when he brings up Hulk Hogan and whoever else and the people he had come and sing for him at his thing, that's just the same exact thing. All they're doing is that.
But then at the same time,
okay, yeah. But then at the same time, they bring people like Jasmine. What's her name? Jasmine Sullivan.
I'll break the windows at your car, Jasmine Sullivan.
Sorry, I might be the wrong person.
Yeah, that's the wrong person. Anybody care about Jasmine Sullivan right now?
Not the girl. The woman who, the representative for Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
Then they bring people like her. They got lots of other black people. Barack Obama. They bring a lot of Michelle Obama. They bring a lot of distinguished.
If they would have brought up Denzel Washington, I feel a little more
Winfrey.
better.
They bring up a lot of Central Park 5. They bring up a lot of distinguished black people too. We just don't look at those. We just don't see those because those don't stick out. Those aren't headline grabbing. People don't care about when you bring up a black Cory Booker. No one cares. Is that going to make headline news? No, but Quavo's up there. He's going to make that because people kind of. I'm not saying he's a big star, but people know who that is.
Everybody know Bad and Bougie.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You say about Bad Bougie?
Yeah, you said what on Bad and Bougie. R.I.P. Takeoff, man. R.I.P. I'm just saying, bro, the lines are drawn. Ain't nobody switching, but I got to look at people that support Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? You can't say these are lies. You know what I'm saying?
I look at them different, too.
I mean, even with this article, here, we're going to jump to the next one.